UK response to federal government explains why it's granting asylum to persecuted IPOB and MASOB members. Hello, my wonderful people. We reported to you a few days ago that the United Kingdom has put out a provision to ensure that those who are being persecuted in Nigeria, especially IPOBs, were being given asylum, because we explained to you again that no country just come into another person's country and just even they are doing wrong, they don't just come into your house because you are an abuser and just come and start hitting you. The law will turn on me. So what do? I take the right step, inform the police. Unless in extreme cases it's a situation of life and death, then I have to intervene without even your consent, and thereafter report the situation to the relevant authority. So also in international settings, there are laws on how these things are governed. And that's why you've not seen that the US have come flying down, burn down our Sorok and take over. No, there are laws in place. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Let's understand what is really going on today. The United Kingdom response to federal government explains why it's granting asylum to persecuted IPOB and MASOB members. The United Kingdom has responded to the federal government regarding the recent issuing of granting asylum to persecuted members of indigenous people of Biafra and the movement of actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB. The response was reportedly given through the British High Commission, Lagos, Abuja, I beg your pardon. You may recall that it was recently announced that the United Kingdom will be granting asylum to members of IPOB and MASOB who qualify for both group are based in the southeastern part of Nigeria, predominantly occupied by the Igbos and the Igbo people. The announcement by the UK was shortly followed by a response from the Nigerian Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, who called it a disrespect to Nigeria. The senior press and public affairs officer, British High Commission in Abuja, Christopher Olowale, was, however, contacted following the minister's response, and he replied explaining the reason behind the move. According to Olawale, the United Kingdom is blessed with a proud history of giving protection to people who are in need of it. Olawale added that the UK does so in accordance with its international obligation under the Refugee Convention and European Convention of Human Rights. Explaining further, Olawale said all asylum and human rights claims from Nigerian nationals are carefully considered on an individual merit in accordance with the international obligation. He, however, stated official website where UK policies and information notes published under the uk.gov.uk added that they are kept under constant review and updates periodically. Olawale revealed that an update to the Biafra separationist note is expected shortly on the website on how they can go about getting the asylum. On why they publicly announced, said Olowale, we publish them soon. Our decision can be appealed in the immigration court, which are public. So it is clear and fair to all involved. Applicants, their lawyers, judges, stakeholders, just such as the UNICEF, to know what your position and evidence is why we should not grant them asylum. So the UK has responded and said, we don't understand what's going on in Nigeria, but we see that this group are being persecuted. Whatever your biases are, we think it's your opinion. We have a duty of care to ensure that those that are being persecuted are being looked after, are being saved from that situation. We have carefully analyzed and have seen that Nigerian government is oppressing her very own people. This ought not to be. We cannot see what IPOB or the whatever has done that warrants the level of oppression being given to them by the Nigerian government. For crying out loud, all they are asking for, all they want, all they are seeking, all they are really shouting about is that they have a sovereign state. And if that is what they are crying about, I don't see anything wrong that should not make it, something that they must be killed or persecuted about, or the way Nigerian government is going about it. Again and again, we keep explaining for sake of those who may not have heard. The UK government, the American government, the United Nations are thoroughly aware of how Nigerian government are treating her citizens and her people. In case you don't know, they are aware, but they cannot jump from your fence and come into your house. So these are part of things that the UK government is doing to ensure that, first of all, they get people out of those situations, get them out of those, first of all, the situation before they go about implementing what they need to implement. First of all, they need to ensure that you are safe, you are well, okay, that things are, first of all, fine before they can now go about implementing or taking other drastic measures. Don't you think that they don't know what is going on? Very recently in Congress in America, they were discussing the activities of Fulanese, and the American government also released to Buhari that we are aware that you are nepotic in your government. We hear and we see how you have placed Fulanese in important position. We reported to you that news. In case you've not heard it, go to under Apple Line Media, check under videos and hear for yourself and see for yourself. They say we are aware. This is our index concerning our response concerning your disposition towards the people. We are very well versed and aware of these things that you carry on and you are doing. We know. So that being said, the United Kingdom has adequately gone ahead and have responded to them. We know what you were doing, but first of all, we owe it as a point of duty to ensure that these people are first of all safe from that situation, are brought out of that ugly circumstances. Then we can begin to administer first aid. You don't leave somebody in a desperate situation and expect that things will change. You bring them out of the situation first of all, then you can now see to it that other things are done. So my people, now so the matter reach. Not forget to like us, make you share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you too will get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.